Hey folks, as a quick update, Fabledom 1.0, that is the full release, will be available on May 13th. I'll be sure to make a Let's Play series of it. But since that's pretty soon to when this video is being released, consider this the last episode of the Let's Try Early Access series. Let's Play series? It's a Let's Try. It's a Let's Play. It's a something. We're letting something happen, we're playing it together, that's what it is, but it's the last episode of it. And so, I hope you enjoy this episode. How in the world am I gonna afford this complex? It's gonna cost 600 gold. And taxing my people is not going to be easy because they don't pay very much. 41 is what I have. Now we can get some gold out of this. Happy surprise. Well, now I have to consider, because what we need is a sustainable economy, and we need excess to make profit out of. I am going to resign to the fact that we're not going to make enough coal. So we're probably not going to be able to give a gift to... Because I want to do happy surprise. That's 40 gold right there. So we're not going to be able to give enough gold to... Gold? We're not going to give enough gold to the guy. Let's just check him out. So Giovanni, we're not going to be able to give him coin. We need the coin. Ramon, we need the veggies. We need the food. Can't give you coal. Sorry, we need coal. Wait, send messenger? Does this not require anything? Oh, I could just send messenger to people. Oh, but isn't the goal to give a gift? What is it? Send a message with a gift. Yes, that's the goal. And then for Trine, we need grain, right? But I could just start sending messages to people. Just a positive message. Are you sure delivering this message? I wonder what happens if you send it. So I'm just gonna send these guys messages. A savior. Open armory, equip your hero with an item. Oh, I could do this pretty easily. We can go to armory here. We have essence of balance, so let's definitely equip that. And then we have a hat that we can give them. This does health and health regen, and this does damage. Oh, let's do health regen. And then let's claim our reward. We need another farm. That's what we need. The thing is, if we're able to do this right and get enough commoners, then we can start moving people into just farming. The peasants just a straight up farming. And have the commoners take up the more sophisticated jobs, like the mining, like the stone camp, like stockpiles, like fishing. Look at these. These don't even have workers in this. But if I really wanted to, I could do it like that, right? And then I could build another condominium? Condominium. Why do I keep mispronouncing it? I live in a condominium. Anyways, you look at that. And then we can actually click on this to remove, click on that to remove, have it be an open courtyard, essentially, and then remove this perhaps, and then have a courtyard arch over here, and then a courtyard arch over here. That's so cool. Could you imagine going to the inn right here, and then the theater show is like right over there? Just go right out the door, and there it is. That's pretty cool. I think if I was being really gaudy about it, I'd make this a double road, to give it much more space, you know? Because it's too tight, I think. I mean, you know what? I could just do that now. Why not? And then, there we go. We have a double road. And then we could build the street theater. We can move it over here. Oh, that's so cool. And then we could build a condominium. Jesus Christ. Nice. That's perfect. And there we go. Oh, that's so freaking cool. That's so cool. It's gonna require a lot of money to get started, but it's awesome. I love it. And just to double check, desirability is just okay. Oh, and you know what too? As I was building it, I just realized that I need to build sewers and stuff. That's right. So I need to build a town well, which is specific to the condominiums, because the townhouses, that is, they need that. As far as placing it, where should they go? Is it possible to remove a courtyard foundation? Is that possible? And then put in a town well? I guess you can. And what is it like putting in sewer drain? Must be placed on a road. Interesting. Now, does it only have to cover like where the house is? Like the main home or the main entrance? Like this is like the main entrance. I can do one over here and over here. Is that right? I don't even know. Well, test it out. All right, let's check out this world event. Prince January stories. Woodcutters are reporting that one of them accidentally stepped on a fairy. The little thing was more afraid than harmed, but it seems to have awakened something in the forest. Don't worry, I'll send some help. I'm sure it's not bad. Trees affected by forester need 6 more days to grow. Yikes. Don't worry, I'll send some help. Spend nobility points. I think we're barely holding it together, to be honest. Like, we have just enough to take us through winter. Especially when it comes to coal. Like, when it comes to coal, we don't even have enough to take us through winter, to be honest. How many coal makers do I have going right now? Is it just the one job? Or one? Yeah, it is just one. Yeah, we need another coal maker in this area as well. Like, wait, so one's here. I should have 2 going. One here and then one here, right? Here's a stone camp. Coal maker. Oh, I do have 2. Oh, but oh, right, they require wood. What am I thinking? They do require wood. Wait, but we have so much wood right now. Wood's either being processed as a plank or should be as for coal. What's going on over here? All right, in terms of how much wood planks we'll need is 70. Holy crap. I was like, maybe we could get some workers off of doing the sawmill, but nope. We need the sawmill up and running. Okay, I'm gonna speed up time and see how much money we can yield, because we do need 600, so it's gonna be a while. Okay, let's check this world event. Times have been hard. We have tried our best to put food on the table, but we were out of options. We heard you of your good heart and decided to swallow our pride and come here to... Oh, okay, beggars. I will gladly help. I'm sorry, I cannot help. Postpone. What's this? 50 veggies and 5 bread. That's fine. That's totally fine. We're not in need of food so much right now. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. But in the meantime, we can spare the food. Okay, we have 640. 1 or more entrances are unreachable. What? Is it this thing? Is it this house? Yeah, it's probably that house. Well, I didn't set it that way. You did. Okay, well, there you go. We can build it now. 600? Our first condominium? Let's do it! Our first condominium build! Where is our workers? Build it! I don't know if they'll build it within 3 days, so I don't think we're going to be able to get a new encounter spawned in our realm. But, ooh, Eric the One-Eye! I think what we can do is we can send our hero Fergus, is that his name, Fergus? To talk to Eric One-Eye. We should have enough resources to actually build this place. I do wonder how much income will these commoners give me. So the giant one-eyed creature towers over your hero. It seems he's trying to communicate, but it might be a threat. It's impossible to tell if he's friend or foe. Show no harm or take no offense. So we spend 10 nobility and he becomes a friendly Cyclops. Eric One-Eye roams your kingdom and spreads joy and happiness. Let's do that. So Eric One-Eye becomes virtually a mascot for our for our realm. Friendly Cyclops. That's so cool. I hope they add much more fantasy stuff into this world. It's just like so charming. Oh, I can get commoners. Yeah, we will accept them. There we go. We got our first commoners. Nice. Alexander Isolda and Elijah Umfrey. No fool. Okay, they're all. I think they've become their own head of house, so they're not. Oh, no, okay, we have 1 head of house and then 1 employable. So we do have 1 employable person. We will go to the inn here and we'll employ Elijah. Lives right here, works right here. There you go. As for the sewers, okay, the coverage is good. Coverage is good. And then for the well, coverage is good too. Okay, world event. Young love, how wonderfully naive. Why should you get to experience happiness when I could not? I tired of seeing your passion and optimism. Let's see how your fablings deal with this little surprise, the wicked witch. My fablings can handle it. The witch's curse turns all your fablings into skeletons, which means that they get more, their hunger is doubled. Ooh, that's bad. So, oh, I spend nobility to get rid of her. Okay, well, we get hungry for 10 days. Oh, they already lessen it. Okay. Well, oh boy. Does that mean we only have 25 days of food, technically? Oh boy. The witch's curse. All my people are skeletons, and in time for the winter. This is brutal. Oh no. Love the music by the by. Oh my god. Oh, music is so awesome. Oh, look. So now we can claim it because we have Town Scraper. We'll collect and Townscaping. Awesome. And then we can reach a milestone, which will get us 25. We still need to do the objectives for this thing here, but okay, here we go. It's getting built. I love this music. Let's see. Yeah, let's get 2 commoners. Town shop. We'll get a commoner to work there. Condominium. We'll get another commoner to work there. I know, it's like we're getting all these commoners, but they're working the shops instead. But that's why you shouldn't have too many shops. I want to build 2 more farms. And where do I want to place them? Up your ass? Not kidding. Where do I want to place them? I think I want to place them over here. I think we're going to start moving our farmland to this area. And to show my commitment to that, I'm going to go to the world map. No, I'm going to open territories, and I'm going to buy this plot of land. 400? Do I really want to do that? Oh my god, that's a lot of money. Holy crap. But do I buy this one or this one? I'm gonna have to buy this one. 400 gold. We'll just do it now. Do it now, rip the band-aid off. Okay, we'll take this slow. Let's remove all of these homesteads, build them over here, and then incorporate some farms in this area and see what happens. Is a bigger, large stone deposit. Where's that shoe, by the by? It said there was a shoe here. I'm missing a shoe. There it is, the missing shoe. Let's get our hero there. Let's find out what that's all about. It's just a shame because I kind of really liked how this design came about, like how the road came about. I think it's really cool. Oh, here we go. You found a single lost shoe. It seems quite valuable, but is also so small. Finding the owner might be difficult, but the Fabling would surely be highly grateful. Return the shoe to its owner to get nobility. Sell the shoe for 200 coin, which is, grand scheme of things, not worth it. Let's get nobility to protect ourselves from that witch's curse again, because that was pretty that was pretty intense. Now I wonder how else he can level, because as far as I know, he can only level through battle, which is not going to be a lot in this playthrough or in my playthrough. So if anything, he's going to stay at level 1, I suppose. Now we can build on that. We can build the Arena of Trials. The arena will spawn waves of enemies that your hero can fight and kill. But what I've noticed is that even the first wave of enemies is really, really hard, and they can kill your hero. And every time you respawn your hero, it costs a lot of gold. So I don't know if I want to do that. Like I think it's 50. It goes up by 50 gold each time your hero dies. So it doesn't feel worth it to keep respawning him that way. As for this, it's just sitting here, and honestly, it would be better to move this over because there's tons of fish here, and we're just sitting on, this, and it's not getting. We can't relocate a fisherman's hut. Come on, that's brutal. This costs so much to build. I literally built it just because I found it aesthetically cool for it to be there, but had I known I couldn't relocate it, I would have been much more committed to just the one fishery, because it costs 20 wood planks, which is a lot. Yeah, let's get them and put them right there. And then we're going to build the road. We'll put it right here. I am a little worried about how far it is. We'll see. We'll make do. And then I'm actually going to build another row of homesteads, maybe? Down here? Do I want to do that? I don't know. I don't know. I still haven't built this farm project out here yet. Is there any unemployed people? Oh, we have a lot of unemployed people. Okay, let's get rid of this sawmill worker, replace them with a commoner. And we can get another commoner in here for the lumber camp. Okay, welcome more commoners. We have the fishing wharf here. Let's get Luke, Patel. Oh, you know what? They're gonna collect food, and we're gonna need a granary. Otherwise, you're going to be hauling it all the way over there, which is not ideal. My gosh, I'm so unprepared for all of this. A lost scroll in a red hood and cape. This encounter can be interacted using your hero. Okay, before we do that, I do want to take you through a little perusing through our town here. I'm going to move these homesteads one row over. Again, this is all because of desirability. I want to have space here to add more commoners. In fact, we'll welcome more commoners. This is going to be a hospital. This is what we're building up right here. As far as things to be next to it, I was thinking like another commoner, like condominium plaza, I guess you could call it. I'm not entirely sure what to do in this spot, to be honest. But we also have more farms. These farms will hopefully support our growing population. We have a wheat farm here. Also, I realized that the bakery has this green desirability factor. So instead of moving the bakery so close to where production is over here, I've decided to move the bakery closer to homes here. What? The town shop needs a worker. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, I'll think of employment later on. But I just realized since I moved the bakery, I do have this available space here. Does that mean I could build more farm? All right, here we go. Yeah, that works. You know what? I'll build it closer to the road. How about that? Nah, this works. All right. So I also moved over some homesteads over here. That way they can work this area. And should I expand for more farms, I'll do so in this zone. I'm going to start segregating our population, segregating the classes so that homesteads, where I have more farms and more manual labor, I guess you could say, could work in this area, and then commoners can work closer to this zone in preparation for this, which will more than likely not be built in this episode or in this Let's Play series, early access series, because, well, I mean, that will take some time and that'll take a couple more milestones, I feel. At any rate, what else did I do? I moved some homes here, but I think I may have covered that already. Yeah, I mean, here's now the fisherman's hut. It's on this area. It's over here now. I kind of don't like how this is now barren, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get more buildings at full release. More buildings that feature, you know, the use of the water. Maybe some, like, recreational buildings to go with it. I've also extended this a little outwards here. We have an iron deposit, so we're going to try to get these buildings erected and have, you know, these people work over here as well to get some, what is it? What do we need? Here you go, iron. Yes, that's what we need. As far as our income is concerned, it's on the low end, but, you know, it's fine. We do have armament, or an ability to create armament. Oh, you know what? I was going to make coal. Right, how's our coal supply? Coal supply isn't very good right now. We'll just have to make do. So wood makes coal, right? Okay. We have quite a bit of wood. Not a lot of planks. Who's working the sawmill? Right, sawmills only employ one person, and they can only do as much as they can here. How many sawmills do I have? I have 2, both employed. Oh yeah, we have this guy, James Lopez. He's unemployed and homeless, so we really need to bring up this homestead. I don't know if people die, but it says he's hungry, so I guess if they're homeless, they have no opportunity to gather food. What happens? I'm starving, I really need to find some food soon. Will he die? My morbid curiosity. No, one of the reasons for it as well is because we have this, like, weird influx in population when it comes to the peasant class, and where we have more peasants than we can give them jobs for, or that more peasants than our kingdom actually needs. And so I'm wondering, like, how are they going to balance population in that way? For as much as I can tell, your peoples don't have children, nor do they die of old age. So it is kind of an interesting thing to factor in. Oh, but where is my head? We're gonna go and investigate Red Hooded Girl, but also check this out. We have a beanstalk that we planted, right? It's fully grown, and so this can be an encounter on its own, but I wonder if our hero has to be a high enough level to survive it. I guess we'll find out soon. At any rate, let's go ahead and see what the Red Robin? I'm blanking out right now. Red Robin Girl? Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood? Is that the name? Oh my god, I can't remember. We have 3 world events. Oh my goodness. Prince January Stories Woodcutters report that one of them accidentally stepped on a fairy. Oh, this one again. Should we spend 5 nobility or anger the woods? We're gonna spend 5 nobility. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for my grandmother's house. She is sick, you see. I decided to bring her some food to help take care of her. However, on my way, I saw a wolf and got scared, so I ran off the path. Can you help me find the way? Warn her of the danger or help her find her way. So help the girl find her way in exchange for some food. Knowing the wolf she spoke of is probably waiting for her arrival. Help the girl find her way in exchange for... So she'll give us food, and we'll spend nobility, and then... Oh, okay, then we get the coffer for it. That's funny. Warn the girl that the wolf she spoke of is unusually clever, and it's not safe to continue her travels. Fine, let's do the right thing here. And now she's gone. So we lost nobility. Let's try the beanstalk. Yeah, this game is so gorgeous to look at. Okay, so we now have this guy, James Lopez, and he's starving, but he should be able to grab some food. All right, the giant beanstalk. Oh, that's how it's spelled. S-T-A-L-K. Got it. The tip of the beanstalk disappears above the clouds, and rumor has it a great treasure waits up there. Who is brave enough to climb to the top? Let's start it. Heroes, start climbing. So to reach the next milestone, we'll need about 120 people for Big Town. Huh. Ooh, the hospital's done. Hospitals are used to treat sick fablings. If sick fablings are not treated, they can eventually die. Hire more doctors to increase capacity. Okay. So there is that sense of death in this game. I had an inclination that it would be so. But there we go. I was just wondering when it was going to spring upon. You know, the thing is, it's because we're playing the tutorial mode. I think next time going in, we're not going to play the tutorial mode. Only because it takes much slower to develop your town. Whereas, even if hard lessons are learned, you know, without the kiddie wheels, I guess you could say, at least it'll be much faster, because it does seem like we have an overpopulation problem as we speak. This is so nice. Could you imagine living like right out here too? Facing this farm, these beautiful pastures. It's exquisite. Oh yeah, and I did fully employ the stone quarry because, you know, it's about high time. Put some people to work. Okay, it's been some time since we sent our hero to the beanstalk. Yeah, there's been no updates. I guess the best thing I can do is speed up time. Look at this town. Oh, it's amazing. I just love watching them work. It's so satisfying. Oh, here we go. Let's get 2 peasants. Oh, we can get another. Okay, let's get 3 people. You there, and then the commoner over here. Or, I mean, the commoner should work here as well, right? Yeah. Alright, so these where our homesteads are going to be placed. I also really hate where the basic well is located. I wonder if I could just put it like in the off-beaten path here and it'd still be okay. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a worker go and gather water from the basic well. Rather, if it's just in the zone, it's fine. All right, what's the world event? Times have been hard. We've tried our best to put food on the table, but we're out of options. We heard you have a good heart. Decided to swallow our pride and come here to beg you for help. Gladly help. Prove your nobility by giving beggars a helping hand. I'm sorry, I cannot help. Let me think on it. So we have more than enough to help them. Let's do so, because nobility is good to get us out of a tight situation. I'm starting to realize that spending nobility as a currency really comes for like the events and giving you positive outcomes. So in that sense, nobility is pretty useful. Alright, so I moved the houses down 1. Let's see the desirability now. Ooh, you know, it's still pretty rough. I just feel like homesteads shouldn't have that big of an impact, but in future episodes or in the next playthrough, I'll be much more mindful where I put these homesteads. I'm thinking maybe now not to do blocks like these next time. Maybe have a row of like 4 houses at a time and just spread them out, I guess. So they're not such a big blob of red, blood red. I don't know. Okay, world event, tired feet needs your attention. Our fablings work hard. They deserve a nice place to rest and take in the fresh air. We suggest building a few more benches and resting places. Sure, place 10 decorations. Holy crap. It says cure 5 sick fablings. 2 out of 5. Oh, who else is sick? Probably without her... Just right outside the range here. I probably need to build another hospital in this area too. Wow, you need to be so mindful of where to put things, because this hospital, I'm trying to cover both the peasant class and the commoner class, but in trying to do so, I would have to build in areas where I already have buildings, and I'm just not going to get enough coverage. I'm going to have to choose whether I want to build it where the commoners are or where the peasants are. This conspiracy songs need your attention. There's a new trend in town where we dress up with colorful capes and sing a charming song about the wizard guild that controls the kingdom from the shadows. We would love some new places with crowds to perform our songs. All right, let's build some amenities. How much for a red cape? I want to join. Ooh. No, we don't have the resources. Let's spend to get nobility. All right, I'd put more buildings down, but I really want to prioritize building these homesteads. The Curse of the Wicked Witch. Fablings and hell. No, be gone, mad witch. We're gonna spend our nobility here. All right, well, it looks like nothing has really come out of this beanstalk. Perhaps it'll take a little bit longer for it to activate that mission. However, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here. So let's take a final grand tour of what we've made so far. And I think in my next playthrough, as I mentioned before, I'll be much more considerate about where I place the farms and the homesteads and just how many rows of homesteads that we build. I think maybe something like this is okay. Perhaps like 2 homesteads or 3 homesteads in an L shape to fill up these farms in these areas. Building in this like row, the impact of which is just way too strong for my liking. And if I were to next time to save on resources, if I were to have the foresight to be like, I want to build a castle and stuff over here, I can't be building the interior. But I mean, that can be helped as well, because when you start off, you only have the grid space that you have. I think one of the biggest issues I have with this game is literally nothing. I love this game, but some of it that I wish perhaps will drop in the full release, maybe not, is a little bit more UI when it comes to like city planning. For example, I mentioned this a couple episodes ago. If I could, for example, just get the homestead, right? And then be able to see the impact of like undesirability for other homes just by using the blueprint, not necessarily putting it down and then having it be built and then seeing how the impact that way. Being able to see how desirability impacts the surrounding areas can really help us determine where to place buildings or how to place buildings for other buildings, like condominiums. I don't know why I struggle pronouncing that. I live in a condominium, so I don't even know. Anyways, but yeah, UI surrounding that and to give us better ideas of how to lay out our town, I think would be peak for this game. That said, it is not very punishing in terms of having to knock down buildings and build it somewhere else. It is a waste of resources and it can get kind of annoying, but for the most part isn't that big of a deal. And there are a couple of things too, I hope we get more character designs for our peasants, for our peoples, for our commoners, just differing looks for them. I hope our hero design looks like, I hope we have more varied heroes. That hero that you saw that I had there is pretty much the only hero we have, but we'll find out in May 13th together what they release. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Get more peasants, why not? No capacity. Yeah, we're all out. Dismiss visitors. It's the end of the series. I hope you enjoyed this series. Please feel free to follow along if you want to see what the full release will look like. I'll be sure to make a series on that as well. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the next episode, whatever the next episode may be. So, until then, I will see you then. Bye for now. Oh wait, look! Mission complete! Giant beanstalk! Whoa, what is this? Giant beanstalk, danger is very high, the chance of success is 100%, and we did it. We got the golden goose coop. House is the magical goose known to lay valuable golden eggs. Hey, we did it! That's freaking awesome! And he's level 1 too, so it didn't really need anything. So what happens? I didn't need anything, I mean like, you didn't need a higher level, so that's good, but what happens with this? Does it just stay here? My hero is back, I assume. Yeah, hero's back. Hero gained 0 XP from that, which is very upsetting, but more disappointing than upsetting. And then we have this giant beanstalk. Does that mean we can repeat this quest over and over again? I don't know. Let's check out this building before I let you go. While you're here, let's check out this building. Egg from grain, that's very interesting. Wow, -10 impact. It is Why? Yeah, definitely not building it anytime soon. Okay, at any rate, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Well, hey look, we did the beanstalk thing. So don't say I never do nothing for ya.